If you're a true car lover, especially someone who gets excited every time Tesla even hints at something new, then trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to EQA Auto Drive. And today, we're talking about something that has the entire auto world buzzing, the upcoming 2026 Tesla Model S Plaid. Now, before we jump in, let me say this clearly. Tesla hasn't officially revealed everything yet, but based on leaks, insider reports, and Tesla's own pattern of innovation, we can already paint a pretty exciting picture. And honestly, if even half of these rumors turn out to be true, the 2026 Model S Plaid could completely reset expectations once again. The Model S has always been Tesla's statement car. From the moment it first arrived, it wasn't just another electric sedan, it was a warning shot to the entire industry. And the Plaid version? That's Tesla basically saying, we don't just want to compete, we want to dominate. The 2026 version looks like it's continuing that tradition, but with some surprising twists that nobody really expected. Let's start with the design because this is the first thing you'll notice. At first glance, the 2026 Model S Plaid still looks familiar, and that's intentional. Tesla knows the Model S shape is already iconic, but look closer and you'll see the changes. The front end is rumored to be sharper and more aggressive, with slimmer headlights that stretch further back into the fenders. The nose is cleaner, smoother, and more aerodynamic, almost like it's been carved by the wind itself. The bumper design is expected to be more sculpted, giving the car a wider and lower stance. It feels sportier, more planted, and more confident. Around the back, subtle tweaks to the taillights and diffuser give it a more performance-focused look without screaming for attention. This isn't a car that needs loud design to prove a point. Its presence alone does that. One of the most talked about rumors is Tesla experimenting with tougher body materials for the 2026 Plaid. Some sources suggest stronger alloys and reinforced panels, which ties into something very interesting we'll talk about in a minute: off-road capability. Yes, you heard that right, off-road, in a Model S Plaid. Sounds crazy, but stay with me. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, or technically what's not under the hood. Traditionally, the Model S Plaid has been fully electric and insanely fast. We're talking face-melting acceleration that still embarrasses supercars. But for 2026, there's a lot of chatter about Tesla experimenting with a hybrid-style assist system. Not a traditional gas engine hybrid, but a next-generation energy system that combines battery power with an advanced range-extending unit. This doesn't mean Tesla is abandoning electric purity. Instead, the idea is to push performance, range, and consistency even further. Imagine instant electric torque combined with a backup power system that kicks in during extreme driving conditions, high speeds, or long-distance runs. The goal isn't fuel economy, it's sustained performance. For Plaid owners who love pushing their cars hard, this could be a game changer. No more worrying about performance drop-off during aggressive driving, no more range anxiety when you really open it up. Tesla wants this car to perform at its peak all the time. And speaking of performance, let's be real. Speed is the Plaid's personality. The 2026 version is expected to be even quicker than the current one, which already does 0 to 60 in around 2 seconds. Tesla is reportedly refining motor control, traction software, and torque delivery to make launches even smoother and more brutal at the same time. But raw speed isn't the only focus this time. Handling is getting a lot of attention. Tesla is rumored to be adding adaptive suspension tuned specifically for multiple driving environments. This is where the off-road discussion comes in. No, the Model S Plaid isn't turning into a Cybertruck, but Tesla seems to be exploring light off-road and rough road capability. Think gravel roads, snow, uneven terrain, and poorly maintained back roads. Not rock crawling, but real-world versatility. With adjustable ride height, reinforced underbody protection, and smarter traction systems, the 2026 Plaid could be far more capable than any Model S before it. This is Tesla acknowledging that performance doesn't only happen on perfect roads. Now let's step inside because this is where Tesla really loves to surprise people. The interior of the 2026 Model S Plaid is expected to feel more premium, more refined, and more driver-focused. One of the biggest criticisms of earlier models was that minimalism sometimes felt a little too minimal. Tesla seems to be responding to that. Expect upgraded materials throughout the cabin, better leather alternatives, richer textures, and more thoughtful detailing. The seats are rumored to be redesigned for better support during aggressive driving while still being comfortable for long trips. Heated, ventilated, and massaging seats are likely becoming standard at this level. The steering wheel situation is also interesting. Tesla's yoke design divided opinions, and for 2026, it looks like buyers may finally get more choice. A traditional round steering wheel option is rumored to return alongside an improved yoke for those who prefer it. This kind of flexibility shows Tesla is listening. The central screen will almost certainly be larger, brighter, and faster. Tesla's infotainment system is already one of the best in the business, but the 2026 Plaid is expected to take things even further. Smoother animations, smarter voice commands, and deeper integration with navigation, entertainment, and vehicle settings will make the car feel more like a futuristic cockpit than a traditional dashboard. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either. Improved rear displays, better climate controls, and more legroom optimization could make the back seats feel more luxurious than ever. This is still a performance monster, but it's also a flagship sedan meant to carry people in comfort. Now let's talk about autonomy because no Tesla discussion is complete without it. The 2026 Model S Plaid is expected to feature the latest generation of Tesla's full self-driving hardware. Faster processing, better cameras, and improved sensors should make the system smoother and more confident. Whether or not full autonomy is legally approved everywhere is another discussion, but what matters is that the car will be future-ready. Over-the-air updates will continue to add features, refine behavior, and improve safety over time. That's one of Tesla's biggest advantages. The car you buy today won't be the same car a year later. Now, the big question everyone asks is pricing. The Model S Plaid has never been cheap, and the 2026 version won't be either. Based on current trends and expected upgrades, pricing could start higher than the current Plaid, possibly pushing further into premium territory. But here's the thing, Tesla doesn't price based on tradition, they price based on value and capability. When you compare the 2026 Plaid to other high-performance sedans, and even supercars, it starts to look like a bargain. You're getting insane acceleration, advanced tech, luxury comfort, and cutting-edge innovation in one package. That's not something many cars can offer at any price. Comparing it to past Model S versions really shows how far things have come. Early Model S cars were revolutionary for their time, but they were still finding their identity. The Plaid changed that, and the 2026 version feels like the ultimate evolution, more mature, more capable, and more confident. Older models focused mainly on speed and range. The new one seems to focus on balance. Speed, yes, but also durability, comfort, versatility, and long-term ownership experience. It's Tesla saying, we've proven we can be fast, now let's be great at everything. So what does all this mean for the future of electric performance cars? Honestly, it means the bar is being raised again. Just when competitors start catching up, Tesla shifts the goalposts. If the 2026 Model S Plaid delivers even most of what's being rumored, it won't just be an update, it'll be another industry moment. And that's what makes this car so exciting. It's not just about numbers or specs, it's about the feeling of driving something that represents the future, something that challenges expectations and makes everything else feel a little outdated. If you're someone who loves cars, loves innovation, innovation and love seeing the limits pushed, the 2026 Model S Plaid is definitely one to watch. And trust me, here at EQA Auto Drive, we'll be covering every update, reveal, and real-world test as soon as it happens. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you choose the 2026 Plaid over a traditional supercar? And what feature are you most excited about? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.